When we first met years and years ago, did you have any idea you were heading this way?
No. I mean, if I'd been more attentive and not so kind of easily distracted by nonsense, I think I might have seen it coming, Chris. And I remember I bumped into my old school chaplain after I'd started off on the path towards ministry. And I went, I bet you're surprised to see me. And he went, no.
Wow.
And my nephew, Ollie, when he was a teenager, he said to me, were you in a band? And I went, yeah. And he went, what, a real band? I went, yeah. And he looked me up on YouTube and he saw a video. And at the end of it, he went, blimey, even then you can tell there's a vicar struggling to get out. Yeah. So, I was probably all the evidence was there to see, but I was the last to see it.
What would you do now if you were in charge of the church?
I would try to shed some of its managerialism. I would try to get us to focus on what our mission is, which is to be agents of God's grace and holiness in a world that is desperate for them. I would stop being so concerned about being a kind of bedroom monitor, and I would try to deal with people where they are and to bring to their lives the richness and the fullness that Jesus asks us to do.
So that sounds like a great sort of mood board.
Yes, exactly. When you get to the granular detail,
yes.
Well, you've got a huge plant to look after and insufficient resources to do it. You've got the history of our terrible performance on safeguarding, which is something we're still struggling to begin to face up to and deal with properly. And we're dealing with a world in which what we represented becomes more and more marginal. So the challenges are obvious.